I personally have had enough of that Bali thing in terms of design, and I think people have been following that Bali thing for too long, and I think the Philippines can and does do better than that. The Philippines, I can see it already happening, but it's developing its own style, being a bit more adventurous, using its own culture a lot more. So I think that's quite important. Hi, I'm Martin English. I'm the founder and designer at Cubi, and this is my home. I would say I'm very eclectic, and everywhere I go I always tend to soak up the local culture, the local art scene. I arrived in the Philippines in 1997, so I've been here, living here for quite a long time. As a management consultant, I travelled all over the world, Africa, China, Japan, India, all of the tropics, Europe, and I think that's really where my love of design and interest in objects came about. So it's very difficult to pin my design concepts down because it could be Moroccan, it could be Indian, it could be Filipino, colonial, I mean, you name it, there's an element of it in the house. So how would I describe Cubi lighting and furniture? I've always got beaches and beach houses, hotels, restaurants in mind when I design. So I think that's a big part of Cubi and the design style that we've got. I love tropical. I also love religious inspiration from the Philippines. So I've got a lot of that involved. I'm also looking for a bit of glamour. This year I'm trying to do a tropical beach glam type vibe. So I've got a lot of brass plants, brass chandeliers. I try to design the house around little vignettes or little moods. So every area differs. So you get whatever vibe you're feeling, whatever you want to achieve, there's a different room to hopefully accommodate that. When you enter the house, there's a mirror on the wall, and it's a Rod Stewart mirror, and I found it in Bangkal, and I saw it, and I've always been a big Rod Stewart fan. So I saw it, and I had to buy it. I think it was 300 pesos, but it is my favourite thing. I love my snake lamp. That's a sort of hand-hammered brass snake base on a bamboo with brass cuffs. I really like that. Really happy how that turned out. What I call the blondies, perfect for the beach, really thick, very different styles. And we can dye those any colour. We do different weaves with them. Super thick, they're about this thick. So it's a really, really dim light, and then inside it's just very nice. These are the beehives, all different colours. They come with brass bees as well, so with a few different ones around. I love the domes as well. I particularly like the domes, especially with the tassels. I think it's really classic, but it's still beach glamour. I think that's what that gives me. My actual favourite, I'll have to show you the paintings, but I've got 4 nude paintings, sort of badly done, but they're so good. They're all different, so I quite like those as well. Lighting is critical. If you can have the best place in the world, but if the lighting's not right, if it's not the right strength, the right brightness, in the right place, that's really what I feel gives a place ambience and makes it happen. A design perspective for me, I just see a lot of beige and lots of greys and lots of simple, and I just find it so boring. There's just no expression of character or interests or flamboyance. So I just think it's really important. It doesn't matter if you like it, buy it, and you will find a place for it. That's my motto. I've never actually bought anything and thought to myself, this is where this is going to go. I buy it because I like that object and know eventually, and it may take 10 years, but sooner or later I will find a place for it. So to me, that's what that design's about, being a bit adventurous, going with what you like, and then playing around.
This video is brought to you by Lamana, the exclusive manufacturer of Ishinomaki Laboratory in the Philippines. Designer furniture that is made locally, made by hand, and made to last. www.lamanaph.com